Look at me being consistent. This time, because the audio was terrible last time, I'm using the microphone without the little fluffy thingy. I don't know, is it like a kitten paw or something? But I'm also recording on my iPhone on memos so I could have two separate files of audio to work with. Today's Monday, my kids went to school and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I was like, you know what? I should just get ready for the day on camera. Well, I already did my little body shower and preserved my hair from yesterday that you saw. And, just got dressed a little bit. I had to get dressed because I was like, well, we got to go pick up my car today because hopefully, if everything goes well, Skylar can pick up my car. He already got his little license that he needs out here. He already got the registration. He literally just needs to go pick it up and have them not close early. But then we got a notification that like some places may close early today. So he's doing that. I was supposed to go with. That's why I was like, oh, let's get ready. And then now I know I have more time, so that's dangerous. I'm not sure what I want to do with my makeup today. I was thinking like dark to match the sweater, but then I'm like, okay, enough, a little too dark. And I want to use a lip stain. I haven't used one in a while. So I think before I do anything, I'll just prep with the Palladio lip stain. I think this is the nude one. I do have the darker one, but I like this better. Oh, should I zoom in? Like I said, beauty influencer. Just blend that in a little bit to give myself some color because I don't know what I want to do, but I want to hydrate my lips. And then I was like, well, if I do a lip stain, I have to do it first. To hydrate my lips, I'll be using the Ula Henriksen Strawberry Sorbet Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. Oh my God, you can hear my dog licking himself. All right, we're hydrated and ready. I feel like I definitely want to take this little end of the cluster off and put something else there. Oh, oh my gosh, that sticks better than... Oh my gosh. Literally using my regular lash glue with the seal instead of the bond that it came with. It's stronger than using the bond that it came with. Oh my gosh. Usually they fall off, especially like on the outer corners after a day, or you could try and peel them off if you needed to. And I can't do that. So good news, use the Ardell lash glue. Also, update, I don't think I've talked about this on my YouTube channel. I got lip filler. Yes, I did. I mean, you could probably tell, or not, because this is, well, I'm kind of swollen because I had a lot of sodium. But this is how my lips look when I'm pregnant. I feel like my lips used to look like this, like more balanced on my face when I was younger too, especially in like middle school. I started noticing signs of aging after my 31st birthday, and the number one thing I noticed was my lips. Like they just started to deflate. And it was very obvious to me because I had recently had a pregnancy and I just remember loving the way my lips looked during the pregnancy. And now not so much. So I was offered lip filler for a very, very discounted price from another military spouse. But I looked at her work. I looked at her repost, which is very important to me. And she's also a woman of color. And I loved her work. And I went for the consultation and I was like, I love your face. So I felt safe getting something done from her because I've never gotten anything done ever, ever, ever. I don't even wear hair extensions, and that's not like, I'm just afraid of looking crazy. I feel like people will see the tracks and I'll look stupid. And so I was always afraid of like getting botched or something. But Megan does an amazing job. And people were like, wait, you guys look related. I'm like, okay, no wonder I like her face. And she's older than me. And I feel like we like the same age. So I was like, yes, yes, yes. I paid $250 for something that would have been, I think, $750. And it was amazing. Like I got a full syringe. She was like, we can go with whatever you want, but based on what you want your result to be, we're just going to do it until it gets there. And I'm glad I let her do the full syringe. She did it over two separate appointments, weeks apart, so I could see the healing process first and see them deflate. I feel like this looks like me. Okay. It looks, I mean, I feel like they look flatter sometimes, and right now they're a little bit juicier. I don't know if she didn't use Juvederm because she said we didn't need to build a lip. I already had like a really defined lip. I just wanted some like hydration is what I told her. She used from the RHA you know, like the little RHA 1, 2, 3, whatever. It's the one they don't usually use it for lips. They use it for like when older ladies have like lines around their mouth from like straws and smoking and stuff. Like it's thinner and they put it there. So I saw some people say they like it for subtle lip filler, and I didn't tell her that's what she wanted to use on me based on what I said at the consultation, and it worked out perfectly. Oh, I just love it. I love it, love it. This video is not even about this, but I just remembered what it's called. It's like Redensity. Let's start with the brows. Oh, look, I am a beauty influencer now. Do 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 do. The shade is dark brown in the brow glue. I don't think this holds very well, but I like it as like a starter, like a brow primer, if you will. You can brush it through. I like that it's flexible, so I it allows me to. This may be why the sound is crazy. It echoes in this house because there's like no furniture, but we do have loaner furniture. But Germany, these houses are just super sterile and echoey. And okay, ADHD, let's hope my pill kicks in. And I'm talking loud and I don't need to be. I like how this is flexible and it allows your eyebrows to still be like malleable while putting other products. Because there are ones that I am in love with. Like I love the Urban Decay one, but that one I use to just like completely set the brow. And I wouldn't be able to like add a little powder or add a little brow pen in there. And if you didn't know, we moved to Germany and it's been over 2 months. Our stuff still isn't here, so we have to make do. I packed a lot of my makeup, well, whatever I use, like in my normal routine, my makeup brushes and just like a few little makeup bags, but I don't have like the holders and stuff until that cargo shipment gets here. So my son got a 3D printer for Christmas and he 3D printed me a brush holder. Don't we love it? I do. One thing about me, I'm very loyal and faithful. Look at this. This is very old, but it's a cheap, cute, you can't even see it's rubbed off, Wet n Wild Ash Brown 963 brow powder kit. It comes with a little gel. I don't really use the little gel. If you like the little ombre brow, if you are someone who is like naturally dark, almost black, I think I'm a level 2, right? Because a level 1 would be like jet black, like Asian jet black, and I have like Mexican black. I don't know. Some people with hair as dark as me don't like their eyebrows to be dark. I like my eyebrows dark, strategically placed. And then this is just a Smashbox. It's like a natural bristle. I love how sturdy it is, and the sturdy ones like this are so good for brow powder. I cleaned up this eyebrow. God, I feel like it's so like harsh looking. And I'm gonna clean up this eyebrow with just some concealer. Oh, that's a lot. Usually I just wipe like the excess of anything on my hand. Or you'll see me like warm up products like cream blushes and cream bronzers on my hand first, so it's not patchy. Wow, this is harsh. I will definitely brush it out, and it definitely softens up after I do my foundation. This is the concealer I used. It is by Win Beauty, you know, the Serena Williams one. I'm so sad that everyone hates on her brand. They're like, oh, she didn't market it well. It doesn't make sense. I fucking love her brand. Like I'm so upset we don't have an Ulta here in Germany because I would go and buy up everything. First of all, I love the coloring. Second of all, she has an olive concealer. I'm pretty sure, yeah. This is called Plan 150. It was perfect for me, and I'm so sad I can't go and buy it. I'm gonna, maybe they have a website. I think this is why I don't like doing brows before foundation, because it just looks so like 2017, 2016 harsh, like too crisp. Oh, you guys are going to hate me. I thought I was gonna do like a nice gray, cool tone eyeshadow look because of the sweater I'm wearing, but I have like such a hydrated, like reddish pinky lip on that I don't know I want to change. So I'm going to go for something a bit warmer, but a lot of people like when I wear this anyway. It is MAC Be Rich eyeshadow. I'm pretty sure this is like old and expired. One of my dad's friends gave me her old MAC like caboodle and a bunch of MAC makeup in it like 10 years ago, and I still use it because it is so good. And I'm glad that MAC is making a mainstream comeback. I mean, she's always been there for the makeup artist girls, but the reason I'm glad it's coming back mainstream because I feel like they're less likely to discontinue a lot of like staples if they get hyped up again. That was Urban Decay Primer Potion. No wonder this camera was a pretty penny because the autofocus, the damn monitor that's on here, it's just so good. I don't have to be like, oh, like it just catches right away. I'm gonna just take this random Morphe small flat natural brush and put it in this. And I didn't set that eyeshadow primer because I like it tacky to like literally grab the eyeshadow. Should I zoom in? Oh no, that was out. Ooh. Oh my god, you are zoomed in. Let's hope it doesn't get rid of the focus. See how I'm literally just like tapping it? It's just like yesterday when I did the little primer for the nail polish. It's supposed to be like a double-sided sticky tape. Sticks to the eyelid and then it sticks to the eyeshadow. You just follow the shape of your eye a bit. Nothing too crazy. You can always add more later. Boom. This is a MAC 217 brush. Okay. We're gonna just blend that out a little bit with nothing on it first. Okay. I am not the best blender. Okay, we kind of like that. We can dip into the shadow. And now add more. Add it to the crease. I'm teaching you guys like I know what I'm doing. I'm not an actual makeup artist. You can bring it up a little bit. This is why I like this eyeshadow because it looks different based on how you use it. I feel like this can look like two different eyeshadows. Like it's a transition shade and also a nice deep eyelid shade. Same thing on the other side. Don't be mad at me, but I kind of got carried away doing my makeup on TikTok Live because I was like, okay, you don't need to see me do my makeup, right? So on both eyes at least. So I was doing my other eye off camera and I went on TikTok Live because I'm trying to just like be on every social media platform right now. And I was like, oh, I'll just do like this eye and then this can be left for my tutorial. Well, I was talking and I accidentally did my eyeliner. Okay, so last you saw I did the eyeshadow and I just added LA Colors, just a little dark brown liner. I just followed the lash line, okay? And I'm going to blend it out. And on this eye, what I did, I grabbed a small fluffy brush like this. This is a Morphe M506. These are my favorite little blending brushes. The Desi X Katie Friendcation palette with this dark brown right here. And I just tapped it in and blended that. Okay, and brought it out a little bit to be dramatic. We can clean that up before we do foundation. The good thing I'm filming audio on my iPhone. Let's fucking hope that I get some kind of good audio because I don't think my receiver's on and I don't think it's charged. Zoom me in, buddy. Be who you are. These are very buttery. Tapped. And then I go like right here. I love a little like corner V, outer corner V. I feel like it accentuates my little almond eyes. To think I used to hate them as a child. You know why? Because the Caucasian propaganda. Not that white people can't have these eyes. So I kind of just try and mimic what I did on the other side. You can add more. It's so much easier to add more than to take away. So just be gentle. Try and map out first what you want to do and then go in. So this eye is a different shape and the crease is at a different spot. So I kind of have to like bring it up a little bit more or else it'll hide the work that I did. Like this has more of a, what's it called? A crease? Not a crease, a hood. Ooh, okay. Do. Keep going back and forth. That's all you gotta do. And remember, sisters, not twins. Because some of us have completely different eyes. Since this eye is so upturned, sometimes I like bringing it down and I do the illusion, you know? I do this up a little bit more. Take whatever foundation you are using, just put a little on the back of your hand. Get a flat brush. Okay, some people do this with concealer, but I don't like having bright white concealer up here. I kind of like to keep it down here. Yeah, and just clean it up. Just Damn, I said I like doing it down, and that is lifted as fuck. I guess we're going lifted today. So just clean up like that, all right? And then you can do the rest of your foundation later. I blend the harsh edges, okay? I'm doing the other side. All right, we're about to do our foundation, and I don't normally use primer, I know, but I have this one size oil sucker, like extremely mattifying primer that I want to use in a tutorial because I don't think I've ever used it on camera. Ooh, okay. So you squeeze it out, allow product to dry for 3 minutes. Okay, so I'm not even gonna use this whole thing. Watch. Uh, so it's really just like in our T-zone area. And here, I sweat here. Oh my God, my neighbor's dog is such an asshole. And like, I can't even really hate on the neighbor. I can hate on the neighbor for having the worst fucking dog, but when they're home, they're really good about keeping it quiet or like inside. Like it's not really quiet because you can still fucking hear it, but like keep it indoors because there's nothing much you can do after that. But they have this dog sitter who fucking lets him outside all day and he's barking nonstop and we can tell when it's a dog sitter and then like we'll go outside and we see that it's a dog sitter's car. But like they're always gone. So it's like always the dog sitter allowing this to happen. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry and then I'll come back to put the foundation. Oh my God. Okay, my dog is like going like this, pawing at me, like, let me up, girl, because the fucking dog, that stupid ass dog is getting the whole neighborhood riled up. This is Van. I don't know if I ever told you guys that I got a dog. I don't have a dog. I have a Frenchie, okay? He's different. He's literally a piggy alien. Okay, so let's put foundation on because it's been sitting on my face. Normally I would put this on the back of my hand, but Van is here. I get a dense foundation brush and I just pat it in, okay? I swipe if I need to like distribute like here on my neck, but for coverage, I'm usually patting it in. And if there are any streaky lines, you can go in with a beauty blender afterwards. Foundation is on now with a flat brush. We're just cleaning up, okay? So go in with that foundation and clean up around the lips because I know it's hard to get the lips. Sometimes, like if I'm doing a nude lip color, I will just completely take my brush and stamp it to like mute my natural color, but I'm kind of just gonna go with this. So we're gonna clean up and make sure we have foundation up until the lip. Oh, I didn't even show you. Okay. Just, you know, like that. Because, like, it looks green right here because I discovered I'm an olive undertone. I know I'm not like tan, like what you think, but it's because these brands don't know yet. Olive comes in many shades because it's an undertone. Cream bronzer. It is, I think, Laguna or Laguna Beach. Yeah, Laguna Beach from ColourPop. Okay, use it kind of as contour because I don't have a separate contour one. Boom, do the whole face. Cream blush, Aloha by ColourPop, and I think it's discontinued, sadly. Now I'm going to conceal with that concealer I showed you, and then I'm gonna set it with Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in 05 Fair Clair. And before I set it, I'm going to blend it out with this little Philly Millie 811 brush. Bronzer, I'm using Fenty Beauty Islanding, and I just stamp it and also try and like get rid of the little lines where you can see that the powder and concealer went. Then we top it off with powder blush. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me in Nude. It's like a little shimmery blush. Just pat it on. I don't like to swipe or I lose foundation coverage. Now we set it all with a translucent powder. I'm using Patrick Starr's translucent powder. if you have any moles or beauty marks that you want to darken, go ahead and do this. I just take a like medium brown eyeshadow and do that. For finishing touches, you probably got a lot of powder on your eyebrows. I go in with a brow mascara. This is from NYX. This is in Espresso. It's literally just what it says, mascara for your eyebrows. Just bring that color and warmth back. I don't normally add eyeliner to the bottom, but you can do it if you want. I'm going to do it today, and I only do it on the outer part of my eye, like in there, but just like on the outside because my eyes already like are too close together. And in that same eyeshadow we use for the eye, you can just blend that out on the outer part of the eye. Or you can bring that in a little bit. So like it stays white right here, but it's all like cohesive. Keeping with the color of my natural lips and the lip stain, I'm using Maybelline Big Lift lip liner. I just topped that lip off with Lancome number 60 Lip Idol Juicy Treat, and that is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Please come back, tell your friends. My name is the same everywhere, including my birth certificate. Bye.